What if you combined old Asteroid game with roguelike mechanics, added perk with a twist, and threw in some challenges? In this review, I will show you what Novi Blaster is all about, whether it's worth your time, and if it answered that question. Novi Blaster is a small shoot-em-up indie game with a minimalistic, or you could say a basic, art style. You control a small spaceship, at least I think it's in space, fighting off enemies in a closed area. Think your screen is big? Well, in Novi Blaster it feels like a tight cage real quick. Your goal is to clear all the battle stages, strategically upgrade your ship and defeat the final boss to win the run and earn prestige points. From the look of it, the game takes inspiration from the classic Asteroids game but delivers a fresh experience with modern mechanics. On the Steam page, devs say your choices matter, and yeah, they do. Though not like in deep RPG with game-changing decisions, the choices are smaller but still impactful. The game is a top-down view where you see the emptiness of space quickly filled with enemies and their laser shots. Robots, aliens, other humans, who knows, but one thing's clear, they want to blast you to bits, and it's your job to survive. Before starting a run, you pick up a difficulty. There is a few options, starting with Bronze, the easiest, where you can learn the basics. Higher difficulties ramps things up, with tougher enemies, stronger abilities and more opponents gaining upon you. Honestly, I'm not fan of a Bronze difficulty, it's so easy it feels pointless, unless a specific quest requires it. I will explain this in my final thought. Once you have chosen your difficulty, your run begins. You will face wave of enemies and progress through stages until you reach the final boss. Oh, and difficulty also affects the number of stages you need to survive. Your ship has two main tools. Lasers, your primary weapon and main damage dealer. With some perks and upgrades you can deal thousands of damage. Dash or Ram, a short-range move that deflects enemies' lasers and lets you smash into enemies for manual kills. It's crucial for certain quests that require manual combat, but beware, the dashes has a cooldown, so timing is key. Between stages you will visit the shop menu, where you can check your cash, see your potential earnings after the next battle, and choose upgrades. Upgrades are straightforward, damage and health boosts are obvious, but shop upgrades are worth explaining. Shop upgrades increase your overall earnings, and unlock higher tier perks as you level it up. Speaking of perks, the perk system is similar to other games. You are presented with 3 options and you can pick one. Don't like them? Spend cash to reroll. Hate a specific perk? Ban it. Now, here's the twist. Every perk you choose for yourself also gives bonuses to your enemies, so you'll need to think strategically about what you pick. Sometimes you'll find the perfect perk for your build, but the enemy bonus might turn out to be a nightmare later. For example, I have picked some amazing perks only to regret it when enemies got so strong they wrecked me in seconds. Entire screen turned red with laser fire. It was chaos. But hey, no risk, no fun, right? To add more depth, the game also has a quest and prestige points system. Quests are optional challenges that reward you with more prestige points. Completing a full run gives you even more points. Prestige points lets you unlock small but useful upgrades for your ship or character before the next run. It's a nice way to make progress even if you lose. Stages are short, often with 2 waves of enemies. Some battles only last a minute or so. While this keeps the game from overwhelming you, it also makes it feel a bit too quick at times. I've won battles with just 1% health left, but I still wish some fights were longer or more intense. I'm not here to stretch this video to hit 8 minutes or more. The game has cool ideas, but it's not deep enough to talk about for hours. At first I was disappointed. Bronze difficulty felt so slow and easy that I wondered if the game was even worth playing. Bronze is only useful for quests requiring extreme challenges, like winning a run without using lasers, relying only on ramming enemies. But once I tried higher difficulties, the game became much more enjoyable. They added challenge, made it more fun, and I'm sure you will feel the same. Overall, Novi Blaster isn't a bad game. The perk system, especially the twist where enemies get bonuses, is a unique idea. That said, some battles feels too short, leaving me a bit underwhelmed. The game feels like it's set in deep space, far from home, but it's missing something. Maybe a stronger sense of purpose or meaning? For example, beating a light enemy could reward extra cash or perks to make these fights more satisfying. Still, for a $5 game, it delivers more content than some pricier games. If you are into fast-paced shoot-em-up with roguelike elements, you will have fun with Novi Blaster. So yeah, it's a cool little game. Let me know what do you think in the comments, and see ya!